If you spend a lot of time online and you're thinking about the changes happening right now, especially with the announcements coming from Facebook and like Mark Zuckerberg or Elon Musk being so tied to the new administration, I think one thing to keep in mind is that like these CEOs are a part of like a bigger system and they're not like acting alone. And sometimes like we can get caught up in the narrative because it's much easier to like blame one person or get tied into those like personal narratives because those are much more interesting. But the reality is, these are like CEOs of major corporations. They have giant boards that are advising them on PR and HR and culture. And they're also just trying to position their companies in a way that will advantage them in the new administration given new policy. So it's really easy to like villainize these individuals. And of course, they're like billionaires. They have some responsibility here. But I think, you know, all of these social media systems are like set up to influence us in certain ways. And it's just important to remember that as you're like moving in to this next administration and you're trying to grapple with these changes, being the head of a major corporation, you're literally legally required to make decisions that profit your shareholders. And so it's just important to think like, okay, what is on the line for these people if they were to like speak out against Trump? Like they would have a lot to lose. A lot of times people turn these into personal or moral arguments when it's like a bigger system happening behind the scenes.